LED Easy Restoration, Classic Archaon.
Scruffy Crow. That is some nerdy shit right there, buddy. I like that.
Okay, so I just picked this guy up from the post office, and it's an older version of the big guy Archaon. He's missing a few bits, mostly the cloak, but I managed to find another eBay auction at exactly the same time, with the cloak going deadly cheap, so I picked that up. Also, he's missing his shield. I hadn't noticed that when I bought it, but he was pretty cheap, since I've seen these guys go for like 50 odd quid. I'm going to actually just use this shield. If further down the line I ever find a genuine Archaon shield, I can always just sort of snap this off, repaint it all, and add the new shield later on. So that's what we're going to go with. Okay, we're going to get this guy off his plastic base, and into the goo it goes. Actually, I think we're going to use this shield. Okay, Archaon's been in here for 24 hours or so. It's clearly weakened the glue. And there we go, the paint's coming off without any trouble. Get these spots of glue out. Is the body pretty clean? Just going to put something in between the legs here, just give it a bit of leverage. There we go. And all that glue is just peeling off. And the paint's no problem at all. See, look, some of this paint's just coming off in huge singular bits. That's what I like to see. So you got the outer colour and the undercoat all in one part. This is the first time I've really looked at this model in detail. It's a really cool model. With his little head. Okay, and there we've got the first parts of Archaon cleaned up, looking nice and fresh. Okay, I've got Archaon back inside now. Here's all his parts. We can reunite him with his cloak from the other eBay auction. And we've got a stand-in, possibly temporary shield here that'll do the job. So let's get him put together. Okay, so I've got a selection of files on my knife here, and we're just going to go around and we're going to take off any mould lines. So there's one just under here, which I'm going to work on a little bit. Not that you'll ever really see it. That's a bad one. Okay, let's get this mighty steed put back together. So with a bead of glue around here. Just notice a tiny spot of flash just here. So that shouldn't be much problem, just to nip that away. Pop the tail in. There's the head on. Okay, we're trying to get this guy on the base now. So I'm going to cut a slot in the middle of this cork, because I don't want to take this off in case I ever want to rebase this. I quite like having a little bit of the tab just there. Because this model's rearing though, I want to make sure it's nice and stuck down. So I'm going to start with a pin. We're going to go in the bottom of here, double glue, get it in the hole. And we want this to go all the way through the cork and into the plastic base. So I want that quite long. So it goes all the way through. Fairly generous amount of glue on the pin and on the tab there. Now the trick's going to be trying to find the hole I made in the base with the edge of this pin. And there he is. Nice and sturdy. So we're pinned right through. And we're also stuck into the cork there. I'm happy with that. Cloak looks fine. Head. Took a couple of little marks that I can get rid of. And then a big one on the bottom of there where it was attached. Okay, a little dab of glue on the back of the head there. There's the head on. It does look a little bit strange because it's a bit of a thingy, but actually it lines up with his shoulders. So I think it's part of the charm of the model. A bit odd. So I think I've got quite good contact points up at the top here. So I'm not going to worry too much about pins. Someone's clearly worried about pins at some point. Plenty of glue on all the top edge here and inside that tab, because I think that should fit quite snugly in there. And I shouldn't have any problems. I'm not entirely sure where this is meant to go. He sits right across on his horse like that. So I will have to consult the internet as to where the shield's meant to be attached. Okay, after a bit of googling and a bit of experimentation, I think we're going to go with something a bit like this. Not entirely convinced by the shield location, but this should work. Like he's got it strapped to his forearm, leaving his hand free for riding. It looks alright from the back. Okay, the green stuff's had overnight to cure, and I kind of slacked it on a little bit on this on the back of the horse here. And that's because I knew I was going to come back in now and just file it down on what the two sides of the horse aren't kind of even. So what I'm trying to do is just make it a smooth transition from one to the other. And I've just put some glue and some sand on Archaon's base. Okay, now he's been given a coat of the Halfords Matte Black, and I've started with a first layer of the Mephiston Red on the cloak, which is the only colour I'm definitely sure about for this guy. So I'm not going to do a step-by-step paint of him, because I'm not entirely sure how I want him done at the moment. So I'm just going to kind of wing it. So I'll come back to you when he's done. And there we go, there's his full paint job. Obviously, once again, not finished the bases. I'll do them as a whole army. I'm not entirely convinced about the colour of the horse, but I've never been very good at painting horses. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with the way he's turned out. I like the metals I've done. The sword's looking pretty cool. And then the white helmet, which is a theme I've kind of got running throughout the army. And that's all for this video. Please let me know what you thought down in the comments. Maybe subscribe for more. And as ever, thanks for watching. Bye.